Then I will move to the next step, which is how to add question to our test. Let's also watch together this video, short video.
Blackboard Learn provides many types of questions to choose from when creating tests. Let's take a look. On the test canvas page, access the Create Question menu and select the question type you want to add. For detailed information about each question type, please refer to help.blackboard.com. On the Create Question page, type the question in the question text box. Optionally, you can use the content editor to format the text and include files, images, web links, multimedia, and mashups. Next, complete the options and answers area according to the type of question you selected. For question types that allow for automatic grading, such as true-false questions, type responses for correct and incorrect answers in the feedback area. The Categories and Keywords area allows you to add metadata to the question to help you easily locate it later in the question finder. To add a category, topic, level of difficulty, or keyword, select Add. Type your tags in the text box, separating each with a comma, or select Choose from Existing to select a previously added tag. Use the Instructor Notes section to add notes about the question that are only visible to instructors. When you're finished adding your question, select Submit.
Okay. Is it the same video?
Blackboard Learn provides many types of questions to choose from when creating tests.
Sorry.
Let's take a look.
Then add questions. Move your mouse cursor over Create Question menu. Click on the type of questions that you would like to add to the menu. Then fill out the appropriate information on the question page and click on Submit. This is generally how to add questions. Question type, for a closer look now. Question types. We have calculated formula, calculated numeric question, either or questions, essay questions, file response questions, fill in multiple blank questions, fill in the blank questions, hotspot questions, and jumbled sentence questions, matching questions, and multiple answer questions, multiple choice questions, opinion scale Likert questions, and ordering questions, quiz vowel question, and short answer question. True or false also. Let's also watch this video for how to add fill in blank question now. It's a type of questions. Then this is fill in blank question.
Fill in the blank questions are a great tool to test the student's knowledge. When building a test or assignment, you can add a fill in the blank question. From the Add Question menu, select Add Fill in the Blank Question. Start by typing your question and adding brackets around the answer. Separate multiple correct answers with the semicolon. When you're finished typing and formatting your question, select Next Step to continue. Choose the evaluation method for the answers, either exact match, credit if the answer contains part of the correct answer, or credit if the answer matches a pattern that you specify. Next, select the case-sensitive checkbox if you want to take capitalization into account. When you're finished, select Save. You can also use the fill-in-the-blank question type to create a question with multiple blanks. Simply enter brackets around each answer. The students must type the appropriate word or phrase in each blank, and each answer is evaluated separately.
listening. Okay, then in fill in multiple blanks questions, we have another video also here.
In fill in multiple blanks questions, students complete a sentence by entering the appropriate word or phrase for each blank. This tutorial shows you how to create a fill in multiple blanks question. You will list acceptable answers and determine how they will be evaluated. You will also see how to provide student feedback. To begin, access Tests, Surveys, and Pools. Select Tests. Now, edit an existing test. And create a fill in multiple blanks question. Type the question text. Fill in multiple blanks questions use variables to identify the places for students to type missing values. You must place brackets around the variables, which can be numbers, letters, or words. Select options to customize the question. Submit the information and proceed to the next steps. Next, we define the correct answers for each variable. If you need to add more answers, select a number from the drop-down list. You can specify an exact match to an answer. Alternatively, if you wish to allow varied spelling or word forms, you can select Contains instead of Exact Match from the drop-down. Setting the answer to Contains Low will count answers such as low and lower as correct. You do not need to list all possible spellings when you use this method. You have the option to make the answer case-sensitive. After setting answers, click Next. You can provide feedback to students for correct or incorrect answers. Categories and keywords are used to add metadata to the question to help you locate it later in the question finder. You can also add instructor notes. Submit to finish creating the question. The new Fill in Multiple Blanks question appears on the test canvas. The evaluation method, correct answer, and case sensitivity are listed. You can change the question's points by clicking the value. When students view the question, they see text boxes in the locations of the variables. Let's review the steps. First, edit an existing test and create a fill in multiple blanks question. Type the question text, inserting variables with brackets where you want the blanks to appear. Type the acceptable answers and select the evaluation method for each. You have the option to provide feedback for students or metadata and notes for yourself. In fill in multiple.
Okay. This is multiple answer now. How to add multiple answer question is different from multiple choice questions, MCQ. We have another type of MCQ is what we call multiple answer question. Let's see this video.
In this video, we are going to look at the multiple answer question in Blackboard. So we're going to begin by going to Create Question. And we're going to go down and choose Multiple Answer. And we're going to put our question in the question text box. And then we're going to decide whether we allow partial credit and whether the answers should be shown in random order. And we're going to start putting our answers in. And then we're going to go back and we are going to tell Blackboard which answers are correct. Okay. And then we're going to divide up partial credit. So if the student only selects one of the two correct answers, they will only get half of the credit. Okay. And then we can provide feedback for correct and incorrect answers. And we are going to click Submit to take us back to the text canvas, or hit Submit and create another to create another multiple answer question.
Okay, let's see if any other video we have. Okay, we have the hotspot also questions. We will revise these questions, don't worry, this type of questions. But let's only now watch the hotspot questions now. What does it mean, the hotspot questions?
Hotspot questions are a great tool that let test takers mark one or several areas of an image to answer a question. When you create the questions, you can specify what area of the picture acts as the answer. Let's see how it works. To begin, select the plus sign wherever you want to add the question. Select Add Hotspot Question. Add the question text description into the Rich Content Editor in the Type Question field. Drag and drop an image into the Upload area or select the Upload from Device button to use the file picker. Then, select one of the symbols next to the Add a Hotspot label on top of the image to generate a square, circle, or polygon on the image you uploaded. You can add more than one hotspot to an image. You can do this to have multiple answers to a question or have distractors. Distractors work great when you enable the Show Hotspots to Students option. The hotspot question type will then function like a multiple choice question type with multiple answers. You can drag and drop the hotspots after you have drawn them. If you have drawn circular or square-shaped hotspots, you can resize them too from the square controls on the hotspots. You have the option to erase hotspots. If you want to delete one hotspot, select it and then select the Erase Hotspot label. If you want to delete all hotspots, select the Delete All label on top of the image. Optionally, you can add a description for each hotspot. If you have drawn several hotspots, you have to select which ones correspond to a correct answer. It's important to select at least one to activate the Save button. Finally, select Save to add the question to the test or assignment.
Okay, this is the hotspot questions.